Good morning, Western Slope, and happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about the weather. Folks, with Thanksgiving just a day away, we're starting to see some drier conditions on the horizon, but we're not out of the woods quite yet. We're going to be seeing a little bit of some winter conditions today, especially on the higher elevations. But Thanksgiving within Grand Junction and the Grand Valley itself, going to be a beautiful one. Pretty dry conditions, as we're expecting today to kind of be the last day of precipitation for the rest of the week. So let's talk about starting your day, getting the kiddos off to school here, just above freezing for that bus stop forecast. So make sure they're bundled up, they've got a jacket, but you're not going to have to worry about them taking it off in the middle of the day and then not having it again, because it's only going to get about 10 degrees warmer. So they will be coming home with that jacket. But just make sure that they're bundled up before you take them out to school today. We're starting to see a lot of the cloud coverage start to dissipate away from the Grand Valley. So you can see Wednesday morning, we still got a little bit here. And then as we go into Wednesday evening, a lot of that's starting to dissipate, especially in the lower elevations. But for right now, we've got some watches and warnings in effect. Check out Vail Pass, winter storm warning in effect until about 5 o'clock tonight. But a lot of these, especially in the blue and the pink on the left, are expected to expire a little bit earlier than expected. So be on the lookout, but it could still be some pretty nice conditions. But overall, just be careful if you are going to be driving for Thanksgiving. We're just barely sitting above freezing in Grand Junction. Montrose and Nucla just sitting at freezing. Moab even a little above freezing as well. It's freezing just about everywhere, and that's expected to maintain up until about noon today, where we're getting into the 40s and then hitting our highs at about 2 p.m. at 44 degrees today. It's going to be a pretty chilly one overall here. Only expected to hit about 44 in Grand Junction, 36 in Montrose. Moab starting to hit into the 40s, though. Look at that over there. Over the next 5 days, though, we're going to be seeing some pretty consistent temperatures, but our lows really starting to hit lower than average for the first time this year, really starting to hit our stride as well. And tomorrow, we're seeing temperatures dip just a little bit, but with those colder temperatures come drier conditions. So even though Thanksgiving may be a little chilly, it's not going to be raining or snowing or anything like that. Tonight, you're seeing some pretty chilly temperatures, though. 19 in Grand Junction, Montrose sitting at 15, and over here at Aspen, Gunnison getting into the negatives tonight as well. Going to be a pretty chilly time overall. But like I mentioned, today's the last day of precipitation from that upper flow from the north. It's currently sitting over Utah, and we're starting to see the end of the proverbial tunnel here in Grand Junction. We've got some travel impacts, though, so definitely just be on the lookout for your travels for Thanksgiving. But for that Discovery Auto 7-day forecast, chances of snow today before drier conditions happen tomorrow for Thanksgiving and a sunny weekend ahead. Montrose slightly cooler. Some hazy skies, some freezing temperatures, but going to be a pretty nice end of your week overall after today. So better come up with something you're thankful for, because it's going to be a pretty happy Thanksgiving.